Galchenyuk and Gallagher were not born when Jaromir Jagr made his debut in the National Hockey League in 1990-91 season. And there's a lot of trade rumors that he might be coming to Montreal. On this week's Pretender Contender, we're talking Jaromir Jagr. We welcome back this man right here, Chris Curtis. You write for the Montreal Gazette. Great to see you. To your right is Pierre Juste. Always a pleasure. And to my left, Derek Seguin, stand-up comedian. Great to see you. All right, gentlemen. 43 years old, can still bring something to the ice. Montreal Canadiens need someone who can hold on to the puck. They're ranked in the bottom third when it comes to possession. Is Jaromir Jagr a pretender or contender in Montreal? I'll start with you.
I would say their biggest hole, I would say first that I believe he's a pretender. This scenario is a pretender scenario. He's still a good forward, but if he was on the Canadiens right now, David Dernay would have more points than him, so that sort of says a little something. And
but he would be ranked 6th in scoring, which is not that bad. He'd be tied with Markov.
It's another guy who can. It's another guy who can produce points, but I still believe their biggest weakness is at the blue line. They're allowing so many shot attempts, and it's dangerous. And the other thing is, what will New Jersey want for this rental player? He's not coming back next season.
What about a Christian Thomas?
Yeah, it's possible, but I also believe for myself that he's a pretender. Money-wise, it doesn't make sense to me either. And for a rental, I think Bergevin has learned from the Vanek experience that do you really want to gamble for a rental for 1 year? If you don't go all the way and win the cup, was it really worth it? And I don't think at that point of his career, just turning 43 years old, I don't think that's worth it.
But what if you do go all the way to the cup, right?
Yeah,
it would be totally worth it.
So you're a pretender.
I say totally contender, man. I'm a
contender. That's right, yeah.
He's Jaromir Jagr, guys. It's not Vanek. Who the hell is Vanek?
Right.
Yeah.
This is Jaromir Jagr. He's a winner. Even I'd say let him take a break, buy him, whatever, get him. Take a break until the playoffs start. There, Jaromir again.
Go
to Colorado. Make sure you got good lung capacity, and then we'll put you in the play. He's Jaromir Jagr.
But at the end of the day, is that piece? Let's say they do add Jagr. They still have problems in the blue line, like you mentioned, and they need players to fill that void. So, just if they don't go ahead with Jagr, I think there's guys that they can plug in that can fill that role, that can get the amount of points that he can get.
I think
that
now
he
that
could have gotten in the past.
I think Kane, now that Kane is off the market, I think that there's
Kane would have been a good piece.
Yeah, but again, you know, these big acquisitions might not be working for the Montreal Canadiens. We saw that with Vanek. We saw how that failed.
It was more a rental.
I do believe he's a pretender because of the fact of what he brings in terms of leadership.
Yeah.
Anybody in this league will tell you that if they see Jaromir Jagr practice, whether it's practice, his work ethic, his media, I mean, the guy's flawless across the board. And he leads by example.
Yeah.
We've got such a young nucleus. Such young guys, young nucleus of teams. Would you not want to bring that, that experience? Would that not in itself be worth something if they do a deep cup run and you've got a guy like Jaromir Jagr, and not to count Sikac and Plekanec are from the same hometown, which I believe is Kladno. B, you've got him on the power play, which could be a huge asset for you, especially when you figure with regards to puck possession on 5-on-5. He brings a lot of skill sets. He might not necessarily need to bring points to the table to bring something valuable.
And our locker room is already healthy, though. So you put a leader like Jaromir Jagr in there, these guys will all, it'll just emotionally take them up to play better with Jaromir Jagr.
You want to know what Jagr and Vanek have in common? Terrible gambling problems, both of them. Okay. So do you want that in Montreal? No, I don't know that they need more leadership in the locker room. I think that situation
they're strong on that point.
is developing organically. At the end, what does he bring to the table? He brings a little bit more offense, and I mean at this point a two-way game that is fading. So I would say given the fact that we're talking about this rumor. Almost all of the rumors surrounding this team never come true. Bergevin keeps his cards so close to his vest. I would guess that if there is a trade in the works, it might be with Chicago, it might be with Edmonton, and odds are it'll be something like a Diaz for a Weiss, just a small piece. I don't know that the Canadiens will do a blockbuster trade.
For argument's sake, let's say he did come to Montreal. You clearly do not see him as a top 6 forward on the team.
They'd probably put him in the top 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Weiss would probably go down, and he's a top 6 forward.
No,
for sure.
Weiss.
Is there a piece? Could he be the missing piece though? I mean, ultimately at the end of the day, Jaromir Jagr, he's not for you. It's literally there's not much you can bring.
I agree. I don't think it's enough for them to go all the way. I think they still have some weaknesses that need to be need to be filled.
Stay right there. After the break, we're changing gears. We're going back to MMA as we discuss Anderson Silva. Now that his legacy is tainted, is he the greatest of all time? Is he a pretender or a contender? Stay with us.
Read Between the Lines is brought to you by Tilmar.ca. Innovative designs in the ceramic industry.